Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing okay today. If you're new here, be sure to check out the description from things like my Discord and also my YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube right now, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribed if you enjoyed. I know my videos can be pretty long on YouTube, and I just ask that you forgive me for that. But if you are here on Twitch, then, good to see you. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to chat, say hi, and stuff like that. If longer videos are your thing, then I would encourage you to check out my YouTube channel as well. We'll get swapped over here in about 3 minutes, and I just wanted to let you know that you are appreciated, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Okay, welcome in everybody to the stream. We are going to be playing some more No Man's Sky. Welcome in Fight Puppy, welcome in Sanine, welcome in River. Aweebo. So yeah, River. I'm gonna try to stream more often because I don't know if you caught wind, but I started a new shift at Walmart. I'm doing electronics. And it's in the mornings, so it is 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I effectively have more time during the evenings, and I was like, since I cut back on my streams, doing six streams in 3 days, I cut back to one stream every day, and was like, I guess I can stream 2 to 3 hours every other day now that I'm working it for the mornings. And, evenings are a little more feasible for people than something like midnight or in the mornings or afternoons, So it just, it's, in a sense, it's a more comfortable time for people to join, among other things. So seeing as I have more time during the day, I might as well, we're the content farms. Yes, our content. No. Okay, so my last stream of No Man's Sky got rudely interrupted by a storm, and yeah, it was gonna mean that too. I'm gonna stream not every day, but whenever I feel like it. And also Wednesdays are off because if me and my friend are not hanging out, then yeah, or if my friend is hanging out with me that day, then yeah, I'll not have a stream. But other than that, I can pretty much stream anytime I want. Friends Day. So yeah, so my last stream of No Man's was rudely interrupted by a storm, and then that storm disappeared in the next 20 minutes, and I was pissed. But I got back from work about an hour ago. It was a pretty meh shift. Not super stressful, but it was kind of boring. I was in a way like just not really doing anything, and I'm not complaining about boring, because that also means, you know, free money in a sense. But I do try my best to be active and doing things at work, so I'm not lazy. If anything, me standing around makes me feel paranoid, where I'm just like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something now. And I'm like antsy. So, if anything, doing nothing makes me more anxious, like, to actually do something. Anyway. So, I did some offline grind. I should be doing something. Yep, all the time. That's me at work. I have to be doing something. I have to be devoted to either a large-scale task or a list of tasks. I can't just sit there and do nothing. So did a little bit of offline grind, and now we have the ZX. It didn't really take much to build this, to be honest. It only has one landing gear, which is odd, but there it is. That is the ZX. Within the capabilities of this game, that is the ZX. Look at the beauty of this magnificent machine. Shut up, monsters. So it's a bit large. That's the problem. The ZX is a starfighter, not a freighter. So, yep, Sprungus 5. That is the planet we are on. So I don't know why it's named it Knaz's Reckless Folly, but if you jump into the ship and you look at it, it's called the ZX3000, which is what it is, but also XL because it's huge. But it took me a little bit to get this thing built, and it is now ready for action. So primarily what we're going to do today is continue the story. I did continue the story just a little bit offline. Oh, that is so... I'm going to silence you if you don't leave me alone. He's like screaming at me and I'm trying to explain stuff. So, primarily doing story today, because I did a little bit offline, but not a whole lot, and I just focused on getting the ZX ready, and also, to the best of my ability, modded it out so that it would, be... Here we go, that's what I'm looking for. That way it could be, you know, passable for performance. It's not perfect, because it's still considered a C class, which, for context, S is the best. So it's C, B, A, S. Dang it. There we go. So we gotta go underwater here and get a clam for a mind arc, which is a object needed for the quest. Oh. Ah! Crap. Got it. Hmm? Well, it doesn't matter to upload. Like, auto-uploading the save doesn't matter because the Switch 2 has still not been updated with this update. So, there's no point in me having cross-saves right now. Why am I shaking? Like the vibration is happening. I know I have some metal plates. Cindy, I know I have metal plates in here somewhere, so I don't need to craft any. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one twice. There we go. Allow me to prove myself wrong. I apparently do not have metal plates. Are they in my starship? No. Exocraft? No. Which, by the way, the Exocraft is really fun because, I managed to get 2 supercharged thingies, and now the top speed is through the roof, and it's, like, really fast. Okay, so I need to make more. I need to make more. Ferrite dust. Gimme. I messed up. Here we go. Construct the soul engine. You know, just do it. The soul engine, a powerful organic computing unit. A glitching beat drives the miracle circuit, performing a cycle after cycle in an endless, furious loop of calculation. Yeah, just draw the rest of the owl. Okay, so I don't know how many components I'm going to need for the quests, so I'm just going to pick up some stuff here. Oh, I had metal plates right there. I'm blind. We know this. Okay. Wiring looms. Refined glass. Okay. Where is it? Just need silicate powder. Why did I have to... Well, that's taking a while. Dang. Okay. Okay. Craft mine arc for Artemis. Got it. Probably only gonna ever need that once. Next. Bring the mined arc to Artemis. Okay. Now the only problem with this ZX is the fact that the back has like an empty spot in it that looks really weird. Otherwise, it works. I like how there's like a little picture of the... Ooh. What? There we go. I was like, what did I land on? Yeah, the back. Right here. So, technically, a block could go right here. But if I did that, it would get in the way of the ramp. Which doesn't really matter if it gets in the way of the ramp, because the door's right here, which is a whole block up. So whenever I have it from behind like that, like whenever I have it in third person, you can definitely tell there's like a hole, and it looks really weird. Nah. Thankfully, what this game has that Empyrion don't is... Sorry, what Empyrion has that's a kind of a bad thing that this game don't, and it's a good thing that it's not, is that when you take damage, parts of your ship disappear. And you have to rebuild it. Which sucks. So thankfully, that's not a thing here. Yeah, we know. Tune in to Artemis. I have to look at my second monitor for dialogue. I activated the mind arc. I do not know what I expect. Some show of light and fury, some catharsis where Artemis emerges in the flesh, restored to life before my eyes. But it is not to be. One moment I see their hologram, and the next there is nothing. The stranger who gave me these blueprints beckons me over. Their signal is still active. Travelers are a dream, an idea that we have some special place in this universe. Artemis had it, you had it, Apollo too. Though they would conceal it. Even I had this dream long ago. That should have been something like the image ships in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. I've not played Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, but I see what you mean. Like, yeah, Empyrion, if you took damage and something got destroyed, like, every piece of your ship had its own health. Yeah, I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Then you would have to manually go out there and, you know, either repair it or completely replace it with a new block. We are countless, my friend, walking these worlds, yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly, but the closer you get to others, the more you risk hurting yourself, hurting them. The deepest secret of the universe is not that of the glass or the Aerons or the progenitors. It is the final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It's the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. Go to the stars, traveler. Your friends wait for you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. We have much to discuss. Okay. Woo! Bring Artemis to Nada. A copy of Artemis has been stored in the Mind Arc. Flight of space. Okay. I like to think that the space anomaly arrives and just completely demolishes a ship or a planet on the way over. Hello. Friend entity. Paulo observed your signal approach, but it was anomalous. The signature was from the wrong time. Are you well? Not incomplete? Not fading? Nada's visor light flares, burning with concern and distress. I tell Nada that I'm well. My condition has not changed since I emerged from the portal. Nada relaxes, but a question still hangs in the air. I tell them about Artemis, about Null, and about the Mind Arc. The vessel glows brightly as I reveal it. It is Echo. I never thought to see a traveler soul. You are so beautiful. But friend entity, this Artemis Echo is in pain, disconnected. This arc is no rescue. We need help, bud. Artemis Echo will never have a body again. We'll never explore again. Old life gone, but we can help them. Nana has a machine. No, not a machine. It is something living. A refugee. There's a refuge, sorry. There is a choice. You may upload Artemis Echo to machine to sub-simulation where they may live on, or help Artemis Echo end suffering. I ask what life would be like inside the simulation. Nada pauses for a moment, staring at me strangely. Nada tells me Artemis would still feel joy at the things they experienced, but if they should learn of their fate, that they were alone, no longer real, unable to meet their friends, such knowledge may cause them great pain. You must choose. Upload them to the machine, to sub-simulation where they may live on, or help Artemis Echo end suffering. Nada shakes her head strangely, trying to adopt my own mannerisms. The gesture is appreciated, if disconcerting. Okay, fine. Go on and speak with Paulo, Traveler. They will help you calibrate the machines, no matter what your decision. Whatever you do, I am proud of your compassion. You are a traveler, friend. Okay. Paulo. Well, I don't know. Let me close Google. Apparently, I'm noticing some frame drops here. Close Steam to... Okay. Nada told me what you need to do. Just know, friend, that we support you, no matter the choice. I will prepare the machine. It is not a friend's private refuge. Please treat it with care. So what should we do? Should we end her suffering or let her live on in a simulation where she might end up eventually finding out she's not real? I think it's inconsequential which one I pick. It's just more of a moral choice. Oh, man. The machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of world long since destroyed. The craft is extraordinary. It is clearly tended to often and with great love. I feel a whisper. Nada's fate hum over the speaker as they commune with the machine. The words on panel unscramble themselves. Nada entity authorization detected. Secondary simulation 5 right enabled. This relic is a simulation of a solar system. A prayer offered by ancient Korvax to the Atlas, now reshaped at the heart of the anomaly. A single false solar system so dear to Nada, it will act as a home for Artemis should I wish it. Should I wish it. Why is this game being so heavy? I don't know what to do. Like... Okay, so the initial shock value, here's what I'm looking at. The initial shock value of potentially being in a simulation may sit in, but then she'd just be like, you know, maybe I like this. You know, maybe it's alright. But I don't know, I'm not her. Them. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna upload her, I guess. I really don't like the idea of killing her. I upload Artemis to the simulation, a spark of blue light blazing through the air before me. It fades after a moment, disappearing into the depths of the machine. Nana tells me that it is done. For my sake, they will permit transmissions to and from this simulation, at least while the anomaly passes through safe systems. They warn me that Artemis will need some time to grow to adjust it to their new life. Okay. Well, as long as she's alive in some sense, I guess it's fine. Artemis Echo will live on. Traveler took them from corruption and restored them to life of exploration, to see a solar system that none but the Korvax have ever witnessed. You have done well, Traveler. If you say so. Don't worry, friend. We'll take good care of Artemis Simulation. The souls of your allies are safe with us. You know, that kind of gave me some Cyberpunk 2077 vibes, because a very similar thing happens near the end of the game. Oh, I have Gravitino balls. Somewhere. I had Gravitino balls. I hope I didn't sell them. Hello, Tree Man. Goodbye, Tree Man. Okay, let's go back. So at work, I was eyeballing this, this controller. Where did I pass it? I did. I was looking at this controller at work. It's a joystick with a throttle, like, handle. And I was like, bro, this is, like, made for games like this. You know, it's got, like, the main joystick, which can rotate left and right, as well as turn, you know, tilt however you need it to. But also, the left handle is a throttle, where it's, like, low and high, and there's buttons on the side of it, too. And I'm like, this would be amazing if I had that for the ship controls. Yeah, because see, look. Uh-oh. Are you receiving? The holo terminus is showing available again. Your signal was... thought you were gone. It is a relief to hear Apollo again. It feels like we have not spoken in a long time. I try to recount the experience to Apollo as best I can. The gateway, the strange planet, a vast machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I realize the memories themselves are unstable, that I cannot form them in my mind. It is just a dull, aching red. I tell Apollo that I think I saw the Atlas itself. You saw it. You met the Atlas. The Gek, the Korvax, they worship it as a god. I never thought it was real. Never thought. Are you alright? I can imagine what you've gone through. I tell Apollo of the things that Atlas said about how it spoke of travelers and sentinels as if we were protocols, not living things. The way it views us, the way it looked at me, I felt as if life and death were just fragile dreams, not real concepts at all. At least it didn't harm you. And I think there's something in what you've just said. The Korvax pay homage to the Sentinels precisely because they believe them to be servants of this Atlas. We should investigate further. This machine will lead us to the Sentinel Nest. We'll be rich before we know it. Apollo, when did you start caring about money all of a sudden? I suggest we have bigger things to worry about. The Atlas felt hostile, inexplicable in its motives and purpose. Not to mention all that has happened since. I tell Apollo of Artemis's grave and my encounter with the mysterious traveler Null. I suggest there is more going on here than an opportunity to earn units. Artemis is dead? I don't. How? Who would? I know I made fun of them, but that was easy. They cared. They believed, and What's happened to them? Where have you buried Artemis? I want to say goodbye if I can. I tell Apollo that Null gave me a way of saving Artemis to restore them to a form of life. Apollo is initially excited at the prospect of going to meet Artemis, but I explain the nature of what I did. I tell them that Artemis' soul lives only within a simulation, unable to go beyond. It is a long time before Apollo speaks again. Will they be happy? I hope so. You did the right thing. You tried. Whatever you might be feeling right now, know that you're a good friend. I have to go through the portal and join you. That much is clear. We just need to figure out the right glyphs, the right address, for that world of yours. Find a monolith. Search for patterns in the data. These things are machines, and we simply need to understand their code. I think I like this guy. Use the monolith to locate a portal for Apollo. How much money do I got? 13 million. I need to get me a freighter at some point. I've just been kind of waiting for one to show up that I want. Because, like, I don't want to get one that's kind of ugly, you know? Like, this one here is a little weird looking. It almost looks like a boat. I kind of don't want one that looks like a giant USB stick. Okay. I'm gonna point myself to the location. Large ship. Oh. There's how it looks from behind. You can see, like, it just feels like there's a gap right there. I also feel like the ship is a little bit flat. Like, it doesn't have a whole lot of depth, but it's fine. I'm just flying a flounder, that's okay. forgot you can just do this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Anyway, let's take a look around. What's that? Is that just a teleporter? Any curious deposits over here? Does not appear so. Okay. That's a wild one. Oh boy. Anomaly. Okay. I see the stone of the monolith. It's immovable, muted silver, and yet something lurks beneath. It is gray and yet not gray. A crimson calling out from somewhere below its cool surface. Oh my god, 17 hours? Give me my dang ship.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Literally on the other side of the planet. It's nice that beaming down is an option. What?
Technology recharged. recharged.
Hold on. Do I need to put in all of them?
Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged.
Technology.
Recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology.
Can't do it quick. Can't do it a quick way.
Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged.
Traveler capture loop enabled. Anomaly event contained. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I am unsure if I should listen. Technology. Uh-oh. What is... Oh. Hello, baby. Hello, my sweet baby. I'm gonna screenshot just in case.
Thermal protection falling. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Uh-oh. Get into the safety of my ship. Maybe stop. Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology recharged. Technology. I'm not gonna search in a storm. I'll get fried. Oh, hold on. I think the storm is gone. No, it is not. Dang it. It's a very short, like, ship. Like, getting the hallway is just like a transition to the pilot seat. I gotta wait for the storm to stop. Hello, baby. Hello, my pretty. What are you doing? Lick, lick, lick. Thank you, babe.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Thank you. This is a good spot for carbon because of all the weird plants here. Technology. This guy does not know how to climb a ladder. Okay. Hey. Okay. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. My suit is upgraded, my stomach is full, and I've hired a Gek to look after my farm while I'm away. As I look at Apollo, I think of what I saw them within the portal of what happened to Artemis when they walked that same path. I think of the face of the Atlas, of the way Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. I do not know if the portals are safe. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care to remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this so-called null. They warned me to be careful too. Two lost souls, one who cared too much and one who cared too little. Their lives have not become what was promised, have they? Every sentient being that has ever lived have felt that way at some point. I know I did. Once upon a time, I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals, but whatever you did, I'm here now, and I need your help. The Atlas. It is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Huh? The Sentinels do not just keep the peace across the universe. Their motives run deeper than that. Seeking out anomalies in the multiversal structure and eliminating them from existence. Have you looked at me? What do you think a Sentinel would do if they came across my form? No. It has to be you, Traveler. There's an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of the crashed freighter of a great interest to our investigation. There, we will find the first secret. I'm sure of it. Know that the Atlas is neither an enemy nor friend to us, no more than the air wind that might be called such names. But it is terrified. It is in pain, and we have a responsibility to help its suffering, no matter the cost. Okay. Why don't you go on your merry way there?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
It's not much, but it helps. Well, I was trying to go to the behind of it, but apparently it put its put the back towards me that time. It looks like a Pokeball, not gonna lie. Fuck that rock. I said... Fuck that rock. Oh, it's one of those. Sanine has joined me. Sanine is flying towards me. I'm being invaded. Wait, what was I needing to do? Oh, summon the anomaly. Got it. Where'd you go? Whoa, Nelly. Why is it so... Oh, I see. Your ship is invisible to me again. It'll probably load here in a minute. Why am I having frame rate trouble? I don't get it. Is it still running pretty smoothly for you guys? I mean, just in general, because, like, I noticed it dropped a couple of times earlier, too. You're becoming more visible to Nada, traveler friend. Your eyes lend themselves to our small convergence. This makes Nada happy. Nada is not happy with other events. Portals are infected. Vector for corruption. Artemis entity has perished in the portal. Apollo entity will only spread corruption. Danger. Atlas falsity watches the portals. Portals belong to them. Those who may belong to Atlas falsity, great danger. Okay. I keep walking past the pad. Oh. Pretty sure I found it already. You're on my ship. Hello. Is that what you look like now? Or... Oops. The lights in the electronic lifeform's mask are dim, their voice weak. They look at me with mild interest, but it seems as if their mind is already elsewhere. Disconnection. Something. With their speech finished, the entity's lights fade for a final time, and that's all that's left is a satisfied electrical hiss. Lifeform blinks back online. They stare at me, their masked lights sullen and resentful. They do not speak. Is there any correct decisions in this game? Nell's prediction was correct. The terminal is curiously open. The log's ready for me to read. The observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station, manned by a GEC specialist. A translator, they were accused of questioning things that should not be questioned, of sowing seeds in the descent. This posting was meant as a punishment. Hey Zach, how's it going? It appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that did not exist and events that did not happen. That GEC went out to investigate one such craft. The life signature of Korvax still on board. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There is a signal on the console, a warning on repeat, 16 short bursts of a data in loop. I extract coordinates for the distress signal. A crashed vessel awaits me on another world. How's it going, Zach? I was gonna be like, oh shit, free freighter? It'd be nice to find another free ship, but I know it's probably not what's going on. I wish there was a use for rusted metal.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, you coming back on, Sanine? Or... Okay. Oh my gosh. You are literally sitting on the ship. Oh my gosh, there's actual ships. I can't even flip you over. You're just stuck to the ship like a little ant. That is hilarious. Yeah, it'll break down into, I'm stuck with you forever. Like, ferrite, I'm sorry, rusted metal will, like, break down into ferrite dust, which is like the base material for metal. So it does have a use, it's just weird. 'Cause you can get, like, a bunch of ferrite dust. Oh, I wonder where the freighter is. Did you fall? Oh, you're right there. Okay. Hang in there, game. Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. Oh.
Thermal protection falling.
Ooh.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh gosh, come on, frames. Hey Zach, look. Living slime as an object.
Radiation protection falling. Extreme night radiation detected. Radiation protection stabilizing.
I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive. But I die as I live. I must die as I lived. I will record it all. Record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed and the Sentinels did not seem much of a threat to anyone. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. Oh, we need more? They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. The whole universe? What do you mean? Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end. To their credit, they concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. I see salvage? Nope. There's salvage. I'll go get that. Thank you.
Extreme night radiation protection falling.
Log integrity compromised. Patching. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already know. All of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me, 1,000, 1,000,000. We are not alone. Every soul is many. For every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived. We existed, no matter the horror of the end. They're at my door. Rip. Ah! God, this is getting annoying. Oops. I meant to get out of my seat rather than land. Oh my lord. I'm gonna have to restart the game. This is getting way out of hand. Ooh. I like that landing bay. I may actually get that one. Okay. I just set all my graphics setting to high. Okay. My settings are not on high. Okay, they are on high. Oops. Standard. Uh-oh. Vulkan initialization failure. Unable to initialize Vulkan swap chain. Your system may not have enough video memory to support the current graphics setting. Do you wish to set your in-game graphics settings to the defaults? Please don't crash. I said, please don't poof crash. Shit. Okay, 1 second. Please be okay. Saves data. Please be okay. Whoa! We're smooth as butter now. Restart required for settings to take effect. Okay. Ah. It crashed again. That's bizarre. Every time I set it to standard, it just crashes. Okay, we're on standard now. Boom. Hmm. Wow. Crisp and clean. Okay, I can already tell there's motion blur, and that is not okay. It may be a little muddy now, but that's okay. Hello.
Thermal protection falling.
Whoa. Okay. Look how good that's running now. Nice. Okay. How far away is that? A lot. Okay. See, I don't really care that much about great graphics. Especially considering I have a 2070. So there's only so far it'll go. And when you've got, like, my model plus... Yes? I escaped, Traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And the next I was here. Well, wherever the here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful. But I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, and that I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated solar system. Oh, no. You could just tell her right now. Sorry. But how do I tell them the world is not real? Even if I saved them from death, I took their dreams away from them. They are limited to a single system and will never meet a kindred soul. Present positives. I tell Artemis everything, from the moment I discovered their grades to the final upload of Artemis' soul to a simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I'm joking at first, but as I try to tell them the positives that this simulation is a Corvax relic that no explorer has ever seen before, they just stare at me. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I've said. I wasn't gonna lie to her. And yeah, I may update the graphics just a little, like with the textures, because I don't really like muddy textures, but I do prefer performance over looks.
Thermal protection falling.
Holoterm is activated. Yeah, we know. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. I tell Nola the freighter in its recordings how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Korvax entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know that Korvax entity is who that Korvax entity is? Don't be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see the things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things have happened differently. But there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. That they annihilated an entire universe, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universes, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know, had you seen the things that I have seen. It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nana knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Vy'keen cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. Okay. Come on, Zanine. Get to the chopper. Nhung. My door came open. Might as well see what's here as well. Okay, I'm on the second pad. Residual goop. It's like, see all this valuable stuff or whatever, and I'm like, oh, slime! And then someone's like, what? And it's like, it's a surprise tool that will help us later. Slime! Does my ship need to be an S-class to use this, or can it just go to anything? Or is this just building a new ship? Okay. Hyperdrive module. I gotcha. The photon cannon module. Buy that. Do. Put it on. Yeah, it helps. You can see what my main weapon is, though. The phase cannon is really good. Doody-doo. That's not that good. That's better. Still not that good, though. I'm not even using those slots right now. If I need more, I'll get more when I need more. There you go. Really? Ooh. Hi, friend. I really like this ship. It looks very similar to the other one, though. As I mentioned before, I wanted to try to recreate the Zanak. Oh, what? The warriors open to trading and discuss the sale of their ship. Huh? Oh, I'll take all your goop. Take all your slime. Ooh, I like it. Kinda. I want different wings. If I can manage to get different wings, then yeah. I mean, I have a Class A ship, but still, I want to see. You want 6 million for that? My current ship's price is 26 million. Okay. Well, damn. I really want it. Dang it. Alright, he noped right out. Damn. Okay, it's like, shared the news of Null's plan with Nada, and it was like, I thought that was optional. Oh well. That was silly. I got stuck. Viking entities have a long history, conflict, honor, rage, pride, and yet so static. Defined by themselves, yet never changing. Nada waits as if expecting me to ask something else. Viking hate the Gek, hate the Sentinels. Sentinels hate our home, Gek hate Korvax. Nada should be friends with Viking, yes? No, Nada does not think in this way. Missing entity is welcome in our homes, but they do not desire it. So it goes. Okay. Well, I was just gonna ask him about the Null. I should have asked him that. Hey. Can't remember. Do you have anything I want? Not really. Yes. Whoa. Beep, 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 beep. Hold on.
Technology installed.
I have to go home to finish that. Imagine that. Yeah, for real. I'm just now your taxi. That's a wild one. Hello, cartographer. As the warrior begins their bark, I feel a strange frequency vibrate through my skull. I see a flash of Null's glowing orb behind my eyes. Suddenly, the Viking's words ring clear in my ears. If the empty space is cargo space, press Z while in it should be able to place utilities on each side of the wall. Okay. Grah, pathetic interloper, prying into Viking secrets. Cowardly spy. I should kill Grah. But traveler must be aided. Such is command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Herc. Ascend in Viking glory. Then you shall have your words. I will reveal only this. Location of Herc's command is marked for you. Commune with the words. Grah. Okay. More slime. It's like more slime. Just get it. Boing. Wait a minute. Okay, just checking. This thing is nothing but booster. So you said, Sanine, I'm on controller, so I do not know how to do that on controller. I also don't see any options. I think it's just a normal tile, or whatever it is. Normal block. Oh. Stop. Well, this is neat. Mission radar. Hey, I like that. I honestly like to have the storage container on so I can have extra storage. That's valid. Huge. Like, literally? Uh-oh. But I can't seem to place it. So yeah, you can go out in outer space now. Whee! Okay, that would normally be the case. But I can see the ghost of the other thing that I can't build. I need my dogs to stop. One moment. I'm gonna teleport back home because I need to get gold. You may have been at my house at some point. But if not, you can just teleport to me. Or, you know, come to me. Either way. I mean, I'll just be right back. Either way. Like, I'm just getting gold. Microprocessors or whatever, just to get, see if I can build that mission terminal. Yeah. Sorry, just muting Discord because bling 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 drives me nuts. Especially when I can't look. I can't seem to build the stuff whenever I'm landed. Okay. Huh. You can start mission. Okay. Let's call creatures. They will never see it coming. Oops. Target practice. This is so rude. It's fine. I know why it did that. So you remember when I was building the ship, I placed the ion, like, the shield array, and it placed it somewhere, and I have no idea where it put it. I'm fairly certain that's why. like why it put it there. I can't aim for shit while I'm in third person like this. That's better. Gotta kill creatures. The quickest way to kill creatures is to use my ship. It's so wrong. But also kind of satisfying. I wonder. Oh, that doesn't work. Nope. Nope. So this is how the dinosaurs went extinct. Hey, Dakota. How's it going? Seems like it only spawns creatures whenever I'm standing around. Whoop. Nice. Chippy chippy looby dooby. Okay. No more creatures are spawning, I assume, because I am flying around. I would say I'm winning, yeah. Ah. Alert thing. Hold on. It was an Amber Alert. Pew. Thank you for breaking my tracking. Okay. I still have like 7 creatures to kill. We. Trying to shoot fucking birds with a shotgun. It ain't gonna work. Uh-oh. And that ain't gonna work either. Dang it. Making all sorts of noise. Apparently that thing has a feline liver somehow. All done. You want some? Okay, I admit I got a little bit sidetracked, but here we go. Look at that beautiful ship. Nice. I do kind of wish I could go back into the Corvette editor and figure out what happened with that relay thing. I probably should do that, but that's going to require me to take apart part of the ship. Oh, there's only one way it's getting fixed. Only problem is I'm so far away from the space station. And I had a portal at my house. I could have just teleported instead of wasting fuel. Genius. Okay, so I need to figure out where this relay is so that I can, like, hopefully build things better in there. How do I delete this? Hmm. Oh, edit placed parts. Got it. Huh? You gave me a thing. Okay. Okay. Let me put the part down, builder. Oh, there it is. How did it get there? It was technically blocking the door. Now here's the issue with this builder, right? It's very, very picky. I gotta somehow put that back. I don't really need a reactor like that, though. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Hold on. I sold all the parts I didn't use. So I need to get another one. Hold on. Okay, well I know where it is. So in that case, I shouldn't have to move that one piece. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Okay. Because according to the game's logic, this ship should not function due to, like, all the pieces not being connected. What the hell? Where this shield generator is an anomaly. You can't see it until you move the pieces out of the way. Haha, anomaly. Wait, where the fuck is it? Where is it? There it is. Why? It's in the reactor thing. Oi. I need to buy new parts because I'm not taking the whole damn thing apart just to put one thing in. I just need a block. That was probably overkill, but I had 4 of those damn things. Okay, now. La 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 la. Up. Relay joint. Get in there! Connect, dude! Why is it not connecting? I have no idea why it's doing this. I can't put anything down. I can't even put a new landing gear on it. From game mode, not in multi. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, though. I think I broke it with that shield generator. Like, I can't attach anything at all. I can't even put the damn landing pad back on it. Nuking it and replacing the landing gear? Like, you want me to delete everything except for the landing gear? I can't do anything to this ship. It's literally just stuck like this. I could delete it from here, potentially. I'm afraid to do that. Oh well. I just want it for the parts. Well, that's unfortunate. They're not selling goop. You can join back if you need to, or want to, Sanine. I mean, I could try rebuilding the entire ship. I may need to extract all of the mods on it, though. Yeah, I'll rebuild it off stream, I guess. Hold on. Do we have a Durelect freighter around here? I keep seeing that pop-up happen. Also, I kind of crave violence. I want to see how this thing does in a battle. Oh, this looks like a toxic place. Super critical planet. Oh boy. Oh, it's radiated. Oh boy. And it's a storm. I'm going back in.
Radiation protection falling.
Is it going to be a constant radiation storm? Guess I'll just have to recharge it whenever it gets really low.
Weather update. Radiation protection falling.
What is that? Whoa! What the... Radioactive anomaly? Okay then. These things. That's what I was looking at. I was like, what the heck is that? Okay, so I was distracted. Viking, 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 May, May, May. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. I see two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death. With the last of their strength, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. The name Viking floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared in my brain. Interloper. Interloper! Gra. I've learned the word gra. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of Herc commands it. The Vikings shall honor the judgment and the belief of the ancients. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long-forgotten memory. I begin to speak, and my voice is seized by an unknown power. I roar, taking myself by surprise. None hamper the path towards the Drindarg as the Sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So it has been written. So shall it come to be. The Vikings swear. This is the Vikings swear. I call out once more, my throat harsh and grasping. The sound guttural. The words spill forth, summoned by the power of the monolith. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless...
Incoming storm.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're done. I was about to get radiated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why did you move?
Units received.
Why are you an exclamation point?
Radiation protection falling.
Oh god. Where's my ship?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Get off that hellacious planet. Okay. Boop, boop, beep. Boop, 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 beep. Hmm. No wish for me to visit the Viking and learn what I could of the Atlas, the creator of all universes, the Sentinels, rebellious hunters of the anomalies, and the travelers who committed some unforgivable act long ago. Gra, you have communed with Herc. You are worthy, interloper. Make your request. Be bold. Gra, do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship liar. Atlas. Oh. Ask why they're a liar. Any being that claims to be a god is not one, interloper. Progenitor Herc knew this as well. Battle Brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. The Viking tells me of their history, of wars with... The Viking tells me of their history, of wars with the Gek, of Korvax slaves, and tyrannous empires. The Viking suggests that if the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I'm about to leave when I notice something on the Viking's terminal. Two digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. Ask about 16. Gra. What? Interloper, what face are... The Viking is visibly pained by my mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they've seen it for the first time. Their words slur, a strange sound entering every sentence. Uh-oh. Okay, so he's back to normal now. That was weird. Hey, we got any more green slime? Hell yeah. And the walls will ooze green slime. Oh wait, they always do that. Units received. Yeah, wait a minute. Is that... Yeah, okay. That thing looks like a Dr. Robotnik machine of some kind. This thing is very close to what the Xanac looks like. Holy shit. Bro, gimme. Gimme. Oh, that's yours. Never mind. I thought it was an NPC. My bad. That's my ship, sir. I know. I was just being like, ooh, look at the shape. I like it. I'll have to start up Xanax sometime and show you what I mean. But I'm pretty sure Dad is about to suggest what we do for food, and that may be about my time to stop. Why is there an exclamation point with your name on it? Okay, now what do you want me to do? What the f... Did I not... Find cartographers on board the space station. I did, though. Gotta do Korvax. Okay. So now I need to go... here? Life is everywhere but nowhere. The Convergence has seen all planets, but where are they really? Where is home? Where is safe? This is a pattern, traveler friend. All things are patterns, signs of the Atlas falsity. Missing entity speaks to many others, many travelers, such as it always been. There is a pattern, as there always is. Nada does not control the actions of traveler entities. You must make your own choice. Nada cannot witness Atlas falsity, but others in our small convergence can. Nada could understand Atlas falsity if Nada chose to. Nada does not. Okay. Is he saying falsity as in they're wrong? I don't know. As if they're not the real thing? I don't know. Onward. Oops, I just left you. Baby, what you doing? The Bordeaux system has more or less been my home of sorts. Green slime? Nope. Once again, I sense Null's presence. If the Korvax feels it too, they do not show it. They begin to speak, their words clear and bright, processed by my unseen companion. The arrival of Traveler is anticipated, but you're not ready yet. We must know that you are the one we seek. There's an anomaly, a glitch. It is guarded by holes through which the Convergence cannot see. Move through this space, retrieve that which cannot be retrieved. I need to go to the bathroom right quick. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So Dad asked me what we were doing for supper, and I said, just anything, and he said, I'm gonna go to Mexican food, so I was like, okay. And I told him what I wanted, so he's gonna go get it. Jim D. Castle? Wendy Castle? Jim D. Castle! wanted to run into him. I had a dream last night. You were in it. I dreamt I finally met you in Apollo. I dreamt that we flew together through the skies, that I was no longer alone. I found parts on this fabricated planet. Did you leave them there for me? Did you feel sorry for me? It doesn't matter, I suppose. I'm going to build a ship. You gave me a whole solar system. I'm going to see what's out there. Artemis leaves. I do not know if I did the right thing telling them about the simulation. Though for now my path is clear. I must seek out the Korvax. I must continue my quest for knowledge. Well, hate to say it, there was no right answer. Lying to her would have been wrong, because she would have found out eventually and been even more devastated. Land to begin search. I'm sorry, this is water. I'm not safe. Where the fuck is this thing? This is spooky. The lighting is acting a little funky down here. Oh, great. attempting to read memory at... Disconnection is not permanent. It is merely a start of a new equation. On Korvax Prime, entities who passed on to the Korvax Echoes left their shell for their descendants. So has been the way of the Korvax, an endless carapace cycle that knows no end. This way will continue. It will continue for as long as our lights still shine. The terminal's message is delivered. It shorts out, a strange existence no longer tolerated by our reality. A small unit aglow with ethereal light is left at my feet. A divergence cube. Uh-oh. I've said it before, but this game has handled water very well. I like it. It's not just some simple, plain, like, slate of texture. Even on standard graphics, it looks good. Like, you know, lower detail. Oh my goodness. Somehow I missed. Oh, jeez. Korvax looks up, swiftly scans me, then reveals their catalog. Okay. Eheu, it's real. But I beg, do not expose me further. Your claim is proved, traveler. I begin my request explaining my search for knowledge, my need to know more about the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the history of the universe. But as I speak, something goes wrong with the life form. They do not speak, do not reply. And as I peer closer, nanite clusters emerge through their face masks, spilling out into their outstretched hands. What? Lifeform grabs at me, and the moment of contact, nanite clusters touch my hand. They invade me, tunneling inside my body through my exosuit, through my mind, through my soul. What the fuck? Even as I stand in space, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see life as the Korvax see it. A vast tapestry of wonder, of memories shared between countless beings and times. I stand on the Korvax home world as Gek ships filled the sky. I see the moment the first Korvax was melted down for their rare minerals. But even in the depths of their subjugation, there was hope, a bargain, a prayer to a greater being. The Korvax viewed the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence beyond comprehension, beyond judgment. The vision ends and I convulse as the nanite clusters spill through my helmet. The Korvax watches me impassively. Look at the nanite clusters. Look at them. The stuff of sentinels. Do you not see the truth of what we've said? Do you not see the proof of God? I look down at the nanite clusters, puzzled. They look nothing like the shells of sentinel drones. They're just currency traded between species to create technology and weapons. Aren't they? They shift and undulate, changing their shape at my every thought. They bubble and rise, sparking in and out of existence. I look at them and it's the strangest thing. The nanite clusters look back, I'm sure of it. They watch me as I watch them. The nanite clusters are alive. There are 16 of them. They need me. They crave me. I only have one choice. I take the nanite clusters, and as I do, the Korvax reaches out to me once more. This time there is no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful, if you let it be. Life is not a question. There does not need to be an answer. Okay. I, in fact, did not get clusters. I don't think I got any nanite clusters from that. Why do all the fucking cool ships disappear? Huh. Maybe I want good ships. Okay. Explain yourself, GPU. Not once has it went hyper mode on No Man's Sky. And here it goes. Fucking damn it. I'm probably gonna stop here. I will still be playing solo. Like, offline, but I probably won't progress the story, I guess. Since, obviously, it's getting pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of hit my limit in a way, too, because I'm, like, not saying as much as I did at the start. Let's see, who can I raid? I'm gonna raid, We're gonna raid Thrice Talon. Alright, I'm gonna raid this person. Guys, I'll see you later. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. Just to kind of give a break, I guess. So, yeah. If you don't see me tomorrow, you might see me, I don't know, Thursday? I don't know. We'll see. I am gonna stream more overall. Just right now I'm a little tired from, I guess, not having caffeine, but my caffeine, timer is up. Like I can't drink anymore. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. We will continue to I'll continue to play No Man's Sky and all that goodness. There's a Wolf Raid message if you want to use it. Thank you again, Finalgo. And I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.